another episode of the Relationship Podcast with the Simpsons. My name is Antonio Simpson.
And I am Yolanda Simpson. Hey, y'all.
What up? What up? Hey, first, before we go any further, before we do anything else, I want to give a shout out to Bowl Apparel.
Oh, yeah.
My man, Big Rob Clay, and his beautiful wife, Brittany Clay. Thank y'all for making these shirts for us.
Oh, yes. We love them. Look.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Melanin and femelanin.
All right. We love them.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the shirts.
Definitely. Today, man, I wanted to talk briefly about I don't know what made me even think about this, but I was thinking about couples that are looking to get married. And I want to talk about obligations. Or is that the word I'm looking for?
Ultimatums?
Ultimatums. That's what I'm looking for. Ultimatums. I want to speak on ultimatums. And the reason I say that is because I've heard men and women, well, mostly women, say that they are looking to get married and they demand to be married by a certain day.
Some, yes.
Huh? What you got to say about that?
I'm going to go back to episode 1. Y'all go back to episode 1.
What's that?
But when you feel, it might have been episode 2. But when you feel like marriage is, you go into the electric chair.
That's episode 2.
Okay. Episode 2. Go back to episode 2. But when you feel like, when the guys feel like marriage is you going to the electric chair, we have to throw an ultimatum up at y'all.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, do you think that that's the best thing for a successful marriage, though? I mean, because that could backfire in my opinion.
It could.
And I think one of the reasons I wanted to speak on it is I don't know if it's an ultimatum when I see women propose to men, but to me I feel like that's kind of an ultimatum because I think you force the man to say he do in front of a lot of people, but I'm a firm believer that a man should propose
when he's ready.
I think he'll propose when he's ready.
I understand.
I think so. I think that's the same thing as an ultimatum. Do you agree or disagree?
What do you mean it's the same thing as an ultimatum?
I think for a woman to propose, because I guess it was a kind of trending thing last year, where they had like women proposing to men like in the middle of malls and.
Well, that's something different.
What? Okay.
That's something different than.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of trendy, but I think and I'm not for certain. I'm not for certain about it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do believe is that there are couples out here that have invested at least a year or two into each other.
Okay.
And so in a year or two that you've been exclusive with that person, you don't know whether or not you want to live your life with that person? Within a year or two, you still don't know?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You think about, like I said, and this was in episode 2. We waited 9 years. So
I understand we did, but we are different because we were high school sweethearts and we wasn't gonna get married in 18, 19.
Yeah, but that's people have done it.
Yeah, people have done it.
So people have done it. So I'm saying I don't think that should dictate. I don't think that dictates whether or not a man is ready.
Listen, we weren't even living together.
No.
We weren't even living together. We didn't start living together until we were 6 months in. I'm talking about people
6 months before.
6 months before, yes. Okay. I'm talking about individuals that are maybe dating and they have their own places, or they're dating and they live together. And so you're telling me that if I'm exclusive to you and only you, we are adults.
Uh-huh.
We've been dating for a year or two.
Yeah.
And you don't know that if this is what you really want within a year or two, you still are not sure.
I just don't think that. I don't think it. I don't think that means that you're not sure that what you want to do. I just, like I said, I just think that it is just as bad for a woman to give an ultimatum or for a woman to propose. Is that wrong? Is that wrong in me saying that?
No.
Okay, so what's the look right now?
No, the look is
You
just
think
the look.
so? You think after 1 or 2 years that if you are you talking about if they live together or just if they're together, or does that even matter?
It changes the dynamic, and we are not ones that can actually say what is going on. We need the help from our viewers on what they think, and then we can bring it up on another episode. But I would think if I'm living with you, or if I'm exclusively dating you, and I am of an adult age, that I would know within a year or two. I would know if this person is the person that I want to build on to a marriage with. I would think.
I think that's.
So how long does it take? 5 years?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that you could put a date on it because like I said, some men want to be financially stable. Some men, and it's up to the woman to wait. But what I am saying is, because I had a little cousin that came to me and said she lived with her boyfriend and she wanted him to get, she told him he need to get married. They need to be married by the next year. And I told her, don't put that pressure on a guy. Because if a guy marries you because you're telling him to marry you, then he's obviously not ready to be married yet. Now, it's up to you then to decide whether or not you want to stay with him or you want to move on. That's just my opinion. I just think anytime, because I'm basically asking this because of what I saw trending last year. I hadn't seen it too much now, I guess due to the pandemic or whatever. But I have been seeing a lot more women propose to men. And I just think that is, in my opinion, is setting yourself up in your marriage for failure.
If a woman proposes to a man,
yeah,
that the woman is getting set up for failure. That's what you think.
That's my opinion. I ain't saying the woman is getting set up for failure. I'm saying the marriage. I don't think
the marriage is set up for failure if the woman proposes. But if the man proposes,
because I think that is a slick way of giving him an ultimatum. This is what I want.
Slick way?
Yep, I said it.
Are you kidding me?
I said it. Yep. I think it is a slick way of giving the man an ultimatum if she proposed. Because for one, you put him in a situation.
I know a couple personally where the woman proposed to the man, and the woman went to the man's family and asked for his hand in marriage.
Huh?
Yeah, I know that. I'm not gonna put them out there.
No, you don't put them out there. But okay, so they still married?
Nope.
What point?
Oh no.
What point were you trying to make right there?
My bad. Sorry, that wasn't no good point.
No, that was.
Let's go on.
Yeah, let's move on. That's what I'm talking about. So they didn't even get married, or
they got married?
Oh, they got married.
They got married, but within 2 years. No, I would say within by the 5-year mark, they was gone. They weren't together no more. My bad. That ain't.
Well.
Oh well.
Anyway, listen. Well, look, I don't know what that had to do with it, but in my opinion, like I said, opinion, I just think that I'm not, I don't know if people say I'm chauvinist or old fashioned or what. I just really believe that a man should propose to the woman.
Okay.
If they even want a chance that their marriage would work. Because if you put a man on the spot, for one, I don't think a man is going to embarrass you and be like, no. Because a lot of the videos that I saw, a lot of them, I don't even remember the guy like saying.
We can be so independent sometimes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Who?
Women.
Yeah. You think that's an independent thing?
I don't want my sisters to get mad at me. Let's go on.
You don't want who? You say your sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What?
I mean, because there are a lot of black independent women out here.
Okay.
I don't want them to get mad at me for something I say.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, hold your peace. I thought we were gonna be transparent though.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Well, let me throw something out there because along with the topic that we were speaking of in regards to ultimatums, I may have a bone to pick with my ladies because we went out with I'll just say that I had a conversation with a dear friend, and that dear friend had expressed to me that we as women sometimes do not respect our mates. And that just that conversation kind of bothered me because I just feel like specifically black men have so much to deal with when they are out in the world. And so when they come home, it should be a pleasant environment that they're coming back to. Just because when our significant loved ones come home, they should not be stressed once they hit our doors. They should feel love and respect and
okay, so let me say this. I think that's a great topic.
Okay.
And I don't want to mute that topic because I do think that's a great topic. But I didn't want to get off. I think I know why you went to that space because you were saying we were talking about the independent. You're thinking that the women are becoming more independent, so maybe that's why they're proposing to men because a lot of things that they do is of independence now. But I want to say that to another topic because I don't want to get off track with the topic of ultimatums.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I think it's a good topic though. I think that's a great topic to speak on, and it sounds like something that bothered you or made you think more about it. But I don't know how we can. I just don't want to get too off topic with that question. If that's fair.
It is.
But for now, I just want y'all to comment on it on this live stream or on this stream rather, and let us know what you think about women that propose. Let us know what you think about ultimatums. The ultimatum. Is it fair? Is it even fair for women to propose?
If they are invested in you, yes.
Yeah.
You would give us an ultimatum if there was something that you demanded. actually think that that ultimatum word is.
You think it's too loose? Or you?
I think it's too strong. I think that you inspect what you expect.
Okay.
And if you are in an exclusive relationship with a person, and you guys have had the difficult, hard conversation that we are exclusive. Now, if you've never had that conversation, then I'm not talking to y'all. But if you have had it and a conversation, and it can be a difficult conversation at times.
Yeah.
But if you have had a fair and transparent conversation with just you and that person, and you have said, "I am exclusive to you, and you are exclusive to me," and I expect what I'm looking for in this is I'm looking to get to know you. I'm looking to learn to love you.
Okay.
I'm learning. I eventually want to be married.
Okay.
And I like you and I love you enough that I think that you are the person that I would settle my life for.
Okay, so let me say this then. If you inspect what you expect, why would you not expect for the man to propose to you?
All I'm saying is that we both need to be on the same page.
And that's what I'm saying. If the man don't propose to you, then there's an issue.
Are we in an exclusive relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
then I am expecting what I expect, and guess what? Not only am I inspecting what I expect, I'm going to hold you to the fire, and I'm going to ask you.
I just don't know how you can hold somebody. I don't know how a woman can hold a man to the fire if she proposed to him and he accept. And then when you get into marriage, and I'm not, see, like I said, I can only speak from what my opinion is. I've never gone through, I didn't say that yeah to you, and you don't say it ain't like you proposed, and I said yeah, and then we got married. I'm just saying, to me, if a man doesn't love you enough, or is just not ready, because that's a thing.
What we doing if we living together, or if we're exclusive to each other?
You know what we doing if we living together.
I know.
So I'm just saying.
But what is the end result here?
The end result is eventually you get married, and like I said, eventually you get married.
Eventually, but I gotta wait 10 years.
I'm saying that the woman.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not saying you gotta wait 10 years.
How long?
I don't know how long. Baby.
You don't know how long.
But what I am saying.
Okay.
We waited 9. It's no different.
Yes, it is, honey.
It's not different.
We was 18, 19 when I first met you, honey.
I understand.
18, 19. We went through all our 20s and all that.
Yeah.
You went to school. I went to school.
Yeah.
We start working. You start working. I start working.
Okay.
And so life hit us a different way.
I'm
talking about these ones that's in relationships. I'm talking about people that are in relationships today that want to be married. And the other partner don't.
Honey, you sitting here watching TV shows where they are getting married on first sight. So
I love that. Now listen, if I didn't have no husband, and if I was looking for me a husband, and I wanted to be married, and I wanted to be in love, I would definitely go on married at first sight. I would do it. I would do it. I would give it a try. I would. I would.
Listen, hold on. That's another whole thing then. That's because this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand.
No, it's not. What do you mean it's a different thing?
These women don't even know the guys and they go on there.
I know, but that's what
interview, and then they get married blind,
Yeah. They get married blind.
Listen, no judgment here. I'm just saying.
If you've been with a person exclusively for a year or two, and you grown.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if that's the person you want to be with forever, or until death do us part. You don't know if that's the one. What you scared of? The electric chair? Yeah, it affected me.
That really stung you, didn't it?
Yeah, it stung. It stung.
Okay, well.
It stung. We gonna hold on to that electric chair.
So you being petty. No, you being petty. See,
I am not, people, but I just didn't know. I had no idea that he felt that way.
Well, listen. Okay, so anyway, we ask y'all to like or subscribe. This episode.
Good.
Well, yeah, it was. It was good. It's an eye opener, but I do want to hear people's opinion on it. Do you think women are? Does it mean the woman desperate?
If she gonna marry that first sight?
No.
Oh,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this topic. Do it mean that the woman is desperate if she proposed?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So leave your opinion, leave your thoughts, leave your comments. I mean,
sometimes a woman may see what she wants and
I just think that
goes
women,
after
like
it.
you said, and like we was getting into it, I do think that there are women that has become so independent. Women are the breadwinners more often now. And I think a lot of times women are proposing to men because they feel that they have the financial status that they need and they can take care of the situation. And then when the man gets in there, in my opinion, when the man go there and then he don't live up to certain things.
Well, if she's the breadwinner, he's got to be able to fix stuff in the house and all that. And he's got to be able to take care of the children and all that. He's got to be able to be Mr. Mom. Y'all remember Mr. Mom?
The man still have to claim his place in the household.
That is true.
And so I think that if a man accepts it, he's not going to be able to claim his place in the household. That's just my opinion. Give me your opinion. Let's talk about the other topic that you talk about in a couple of weeks. But I do want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
And we look forward to seeing y'all in the next episode of the Relationship Podcast. Y'all be easy. Take care. Peace. Yeah.
Grew up in my generation, grew up to where the fairy tale was that you.
That's what. Go ahead and finish, but this is exactly what I'm talking about.
But we grew up engaging in how to be a mother or how to be a lady in those domestic ways where y'all men or guys, y'all grew up with these little toy cars and just driving around and race tracks and all that other kind of stuff. So y'all wasn't thinking, y'all are not, the mindset is not to think on marriage.
I don't think, I think most men want to be married. But I'm saying, I think if a woman proposed to a man, feel like she loses her value as to what she means or what she's supposed to mean or her worth. I think she needs to know that the woman is, to me, the prize in the relationship. And when you end up proposing to a guy, I think that you sell yourself short of getting the best out of that man.
I can't.
That's just my opinion.
I can't debate with you on that.